All right, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Hope you're having a nice day. Today we have Ojamas for GOAT format. Before we get into that, if you guys like GOAT, Edison, Tengu, Hat format, any of those niche retro formats, we got it all here, so subscribe for more. Appreciate you. Let's do this. GOAT, Ojamas, GOAT format. This is definitely a fan favorite archetype for sure. 100%, no doubt. My one rule going into this deck was to max out on Ojama. So we're playing 09. So let's get into that. We got 3 Ojama green, 3 Ojama yellow, and 3 Ojama black. That is the full lineup for the Ojamas. We don't have blue or red yet. That doesn't come till Edison format, which we do have a deck for that. So check that out if you like to see Ojamas, you know, like 5 years later. But the only thing I will highlight about these guys is, I guess their name, attribute, and type is very crucial to what we're trying to do. The fact that they're Ojama names allows us to get off our Ojama spells. The fact that they're light allows us to play into that with a card that's going to come up here soon. And the fact that they're beast, likewise, a card that's coming up soon will let us play into that. So we're playing things that help get these guys out as soon as possible because we're trying to get off Ojama Delta Hurricane. I'm using the Ojamas basically as a blowout engine. So let's show you the rest. We got 3 Rescue Cat. Rescue Cat says that you could send this face-up card on your side of the field to the graveyard to special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast-type monsters from your deck to the field. The monsters special summoned in this way are destroyed during the end phase. So we're just going to get them out temporarily and hopefully use Ojama Delta Hurricane. Next up, we have 3 Giant Rat. We're choosing this as an option to get out Rescue Cat faster. Also, it's one of our only ways to put damage on the board. So because we don't have much damage with the Ojamas, literally 0, and Rescue Cat's like 300, I'm opting to play Recruiters because Recruiters, worst case if they get destroyed by battle, can bring us out another one because we have to have, our win condition is still battle damage in this deck. So I'm opting to play the Recruiters because we're not playing too many monsters that actually can do damage. So with that being said, we're playing 3 Shining Angel. These can summon out Ojamas because it summons out a light with 1500 less attack. Also can summon out each other. So we're playing 6 Recruiters, and then for some generic stuff, just because we need more monsters, we need more stuff that can do damage, we're playing 1 Songen and 1 Breaker, and that is the full monster lineup. Believe it or not, this is enough damage to go for game. Between this and our spells and traps, I'll show you how. Okay, here we go. We got the Ojama specific stuff. We got 3 Ojama Delta Hurricane. We want to maximize on seeing this as quickly as possible. It says you can only activate this card when Ojama green, Ojama yellow, and Ojama black are face up on the field. Destroy all cards on your opponent's side of the field. So that's a Regeki plus Arby's Feather Duster in 1. We are trying to get them out as soon as possible so that we can just wipe the board. So this card is extremely annoying for the opponent. Alright, next up we got 3 Last Will. We are able to get out Rescue Cat pretty quickly between just hard drawing it and Giant Rat. So Last Will can come up a lot. And yeah, we got all of our Recruiters are less than 1500 attack. All the Ojamas are less than 1500 attack. So infinite targets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, technically 11 because one of those Rescue Cats is going to go to the graveyard. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17, 18 targets. So Last Will is extremely viable in the deck. Next up, for more deck specific stuff, we got 2 Creature Swap. Remember, we are playing 6 Recruiters. So handing over a Giant Rat or a Shining Angel and then crashing into it with another Giant Rat or Shining Angel because they're all the same attack will allow us to get rid of the monster and then summon out 2 more from deck. So that works out for us very well. Also, because we don't have ways of doing too much damage in this deck, also being able to just take over a bigger monster from their side of the field is great for us. We need ways of doing attack damage. Next up we have Trinity. We have Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, and Delinquent Duo. We got some more one-ofs. We got Heavy Storm, Premature Burial, and Snatch Steal. Car keys, phone, and wallet. You can't leave home without them, so we need those. Heavy Storm. We're not opting to play MST, just Heavy Storm. We want our plays to be able to go through. So we're just relying on just the one single backer removal in this deck right now. We don't really have room because we have so many deck-specific stuff that we have to play in order to make this strategy any sort of viable option at all. We gotta play as many deck-specific stuff as possible. Premature Burial and Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal obviously is played in a lot of decks, but specifically for us, we like we said, we need ways of getting monsters that actually have attack to do damage. And then Premature Burial, along the same train of thought, we need to get monsters back from our graveyard that can do damage. So that's going to be our Rats, Shining Angels, Songun, or Breaker. And then some more ways of getting monsters on the field that can do damage. We got 2 Autonomous Action Unit. This is basically a Premature Burial, but for the opponent's graveyard. It says, pay 1,500 life points to target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special that target to your side of the field in face of attack position, and equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy the equipped monster. So we're looking to take a nice big girthy target from their graveyard. And then our last way of getting monsters on the field that can do damage, we got 1 Call of the Haunted. So we're maxing out on Monster Reborn stuff, and we're maxing out on Steel stuff. We want to take their monsters, and we want to reborn monsters. For the traps, other than Call of the Haunted, we have 1 Mirror Force. We're not playing Ring or Torrential Tribute. I know Ring of Destruction is a way of doing damage, but we just simply didn't have space because we are playing 2 deck-specific traps, which we'll go over now. For the last 2 cards in the deck, we're playing Human Wave Tactics. This reads, during the end phase of each turn, select a number of level 2 or lower normal monsters from your deck equal to the number of your level 2 or lower normal monsters destroyed as a result of battle during that turn, and special summon them to your side of the field. The deck is then shuffled. So, getting out Ojamas, you set them, they're on the field from the previous turn by whatever means. However many were destroyed that turn, you need to summon out new ones. So you just want to keep the process going because we're trying to Ojama Delta Hurricane as much as possible. Eventually your Ojama engine will kind of run out and you'll be left to just start doing the beatdown. Hopefully you've Ojama Delta Hurricane at least once or twice because that should be sufficient damage in order to put the opponent on very limited resources. But yeah, that's it for the profile, guys. If you have any changes that you would make, let me know down below. Anything you would add, switch up. And again, if you like GOAT format, Edison, Tengu hat format, we have it all here on the channel. So stay tuned for more, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.